Maybe I should go to sleep. Maybe I should go to sleep. My baby, she was in a nightgown. When I went to see my baby, she was on the ground. There was nothing in her eyes as I sat beside her. There was nothing in her eyes, nothing that could hide. Singing in her sleep and she was singing sadly. She was singing in her sleep and she was looking at me. There was something in her eyes I sat beside her. There was something in her eyes, something that could hide. Opened up my heart and he recognized her. Then he opened up my heart and nothing could disguise her. She had sealed herself inside a body she could sleep in. She had sealed herself inside and nobody could see in. Just a little lamb looking for a hunk of ham. Love is just a little lamb looking for a hunk of ham. Love is just a little lamb looking for a home. Home, 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 home. It's me, Rockin' Randy, singer for the residents. And this is my good buddy Chuck on keyboards. And Bob on guitar. I'm sure all of our longtime fans out there remember that there were always four of us. Well, I'm sorry to say that after almost 40 years in the music business, Carlos has retired. He just felt like the rock and roll lifestyle was just not for him anymore. So, Carlos went back to Mexico and he's taking care of his mom now. But we miss you, buddy. We missed you, Carlos. Vaya con Dios, buddy. Okay, so we wanted to invite all of you people into our little living room so we could play a few songs for you and tell you a few stories. Now, some of these stories are kind of spooky. So, get ready. Here is the first one. It's called the Talking Light.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Once, when I was a lonely teenager. Once, when I was a lonely teenager. Once, when I was a lonely teenager. Once, when I was a lonely teenager.
Lost in a lie. Lost in a lie. Lost in a light. Lost in a light. Lost in a lack of touching forever.
Once when I was a lonely teenager, I was out walking by myself and wandered into an unfamiliar area. The land was badly eroded, and as I looked up a small ravine, I saw a little cottage that appeared to be deserted. I noticed a weathered piece of paper stuck to the door and became curious as to what it said. In large, shaking letters were the following words: "If you find my baby inside, please bury him." Startled, I took the note off the door and continued to read.
I cannot stay here no more. Something has my baby in that house, and I can't get him back. There is some kind of light. Some kind of light is surrounding my baby, and every time I try to stick my hand in and grab him, it burns me. But it don't seem to be hurting him none. And there's a light and a voice. A voice is coming out of the light, and it says, "Find the ring, I ripped up the floorboards. I tore down the wallpaper, but I can't find no ring anywhere. And now I am so tired. I don't know what to do, except go and look for help, but I may not be able to make it back to my poor baby. Oh God, I think somehow we're wound up in hell. I get the feeling it must be my baby's fault. But I don't know what he's done to deserve this.
Once, when I was a lonely teenager. Once, when I was a lonely teenager.
Except for a small area around the baby bassinet in the center of the room, the interior of the shack was total chaos. After working my way through the jumble of broken furniture, loose floorboards, and other rubble, I finally reached the side of the oddly spotless and pristine bassinet, covered by a clean white blanket. Filled with apprehension, I removed the cover, revealing the perfectly formed skeleton of a baby, clutching a wedding ring in its right hand. After scratching a shallow hole in the dry dirt of the ravine, I was about to dump the pitiful basket of bones into it when I noticed some words engraved on the ring. Deeply disturbed but compelled to continue, I brought the ring closer to my eyes and made out the words, "A mother's love erases rages. A mother's rage erases." But the rest was scratched out. Overwhelmed by feelings of fear, disgust, and confusion, I threw the ring and the baby skeleton into the hole. I quickly covered them with dirt and ran home. No one has ever believed my story, and I've tried to convince myself that it must have been a dream induced by the instability of adolescence. I take comfort from that thought.
6 more miles and leave my darling. I'll leave the best friend I ever I don't know about you, but I believe in ghosts. They've been there. They've been there. The ghosts have been there my whole life. Under the beds and in the backs of the closets. There was this guy named Red. He was a construction worker guy that I worked with on a 12-story building one time. And one day, all of a sudden, beep, blah, Red fell off the building. And I found his body. All rearranged in a weird kind of a way. But then, whenever I went somewhere really high, like the edge of the Grand Canyon or the top of the Dubai Tower, Red would suddenly appear. And he would talk to me in this really sweet, soothing voice and try to get me to jump. And then one time I was stuck in quicksand in Crossett, Arkansas, and this big, huge, glowing ball came down and landed right on my head. And inside of this ball was worms and bugs and snakes and the cut-off head of a train conductor. It was really weird in there. But worst of all are the mirror people. The mirror people. I'll tell you more about them later. Put his butchers to work with a competent clerk, executing those who had abandoned the truth. Then 4 faces appeared around the sides of a sphere, spinning over a throne made of amber and gold. The ball was covered with eyes, and as it started to rise, God commanded the clerk to take me back to the dirt. You know, it really wasn't a problem until not too long ago. I was in my bathroom shaving, and the room was all steamy, and the mirror was all fogged up. And all of a sudden, I heard this voice, and it said, "Hi, Randy. Hi, Randy. I want you." I said, "Pardon me?" And I looked around, but nobody was there. But I knew who it was. And slowly, I walked up to the mirror, and I reached out and wiped it off, and there he was, staring at me.
People say you can only see ghosts through the corner of your eye, but it's not true. I've seen the ghost of my wife right in front of me. The first time, it was not too long after I killed her. You see, Maggie told me that I walked in my sleep, but I didn't believe her. She left a pic of me about, pick. Don't leave your dirty clothes on the floor. Your bald spot is getting bigger. Those pants make you look fat. And after a while, you just get used to it. You just wouldn't hear it anymore. And then she'd come up with something worse, and I figured that's what it was, with the sleepwalking thing. Until she put flour on the floor. See, flour on the floor was the ultimate test. If we woke up the next morning and there were footprints in the flour and my feet were white, then it was absolute proof. So we did. And they were white. That is, I hated him. He was so fucking arrogant. So I refused to believe it. I accused her of faking the whole thing, and I made up my own test. I made Maggie sleep on the couch, and I slept in the bedroom by myself, and I locked the doors, and I sprinkled flour on the floor. And if I woke up the next morning and there were footprints in the flour and my feet were white, then it was undeniable. Sleepwalking was the only explanation. The next day I woke up early feeling oddly refreshed and excited until I saw the footprints. And with my undeniable white feet, dejected, I unlocked the bedroom door and followed the footprints into the kitchen. And there was Maggie, lying there with a butcher knife in her chest. So I got a smart lawyer and he got me off. I guess I got away with murder, or at least that's what everyone said. But the thing is, I don't remember any of it. Yeah, I guess I did, and I feel really bad about what had happened, but it wasn't like I planned it all out or anything. But then Maggie's ghost started showing up. The first time, I had to get up and take a piss, and there was this thing in the hall, and it just was staring at me with this kind of slightly evil, slightly self-righteous grin. She was just like you always see in the movies, kind of whitish and slightly transparent. And then she disappeared. I figured it was some sort of dream or something, and I forgot about it. But then a couple of weeks later, I woke up again, and there was little Becky standing at the foot of my bed, sleepwalking, with her eyes wide open. It was spooky as hell. I picked her up and put her back in the room, but then it happened again. This time I could hear her talking to Maggie. They were in the kitchen talking about knives. Maggie was telling Becky how to hold a knife and which ones were the sharpest and exactly where to cut and stab the eyes, the arteries, and vital organs. I ran into the room, and of course, the ghost disappeared, leaving little Becky standing there, and I locked her in her room. When I asked her about it the next day, she couldn't remember a thing. now I guess it's just a matter of time. A few of my sharpest knives are missing. I've searched the whole house, but I can't find them anywhere. Every night, when I go to sleep, I lock the bedroom door. It's just a matter of time until I sleepwalk again. And she'll be out there, waiting for me.
was brown. Mr. Cuckoo has fallen asleep. And soon his home will be underground. Mr. Cuckoo has fallen asleep.
Words my friend was dreaming, and my friend was dreaming. All his clothes were burned up, and his eyes were red. After all we get through, what more can we say?
The mirror people. The mirror people. They have their rules, you know. The mirror people, they have their rules. If you walk right up to a mirror and you look straight into it, they never talk. They never talk then. And if somebody else is in the room with you, they never talk. They're very sly. But they're there. They're there. And they want you. They want to become you. My ex-wife, Bonnie, she's one. She's one. That's why I started sleeping in the garage. Once when I was a kid, I went into a barber shop. I guess you could tell. I don't go into those places anymore. I hate them. But when I was a kid, I went into this barber shop, and I sat up in that big chair. And I looked all around. I looked all around me, and all those mirrors. And I got so scared. All of a sudden, I just jumped, and it made the barber stab himself in the cheek with his scissors. After that, my mom always cut my hair.
Next time you're stuck with the nastiest job in the house, they can vanish.
The unseen sister of Jex. The unseen sister protects. The unseen sister expected nothing from life. And so she's asked from side.
shots. Some of those sounds are one shots.
When I was very young, I had a twin sister that no one could see but me. We lived in a farm without any neighbors, so she was my constant companion. But for some reason, she liked to play tricks on my mother. These tricks were often mean, and even though I didn't, I usually got the blame, I was unable to stop myself from acting. Once we were playing under the kitchen table where my mother was shelling peas. I grabbed her leg and said I wanted to play horsey as my sister placed the loop of clothesline around her ankle. Mother said no, and then she got up from the table, walked 2 steps, and tripped as she reached the end of the rope. As my mother fell, she knocked a boiling pot off the stove. It fell on her head. Even though it was July, she was cooking pasta in the shape of little green Christmas trees because it was my favorite. Mother's face was no more than 6 inches from mine as she screamed, jerked away the pot, and revealed a bubbling face covered with little green Christmas trees.
unseen sister objects. The unseen sister protects. The unseen sister objects. The unseen sister protects. The unseen sister objects. The unseen sister objects. The unseen sister objects. The unseen sister protects.
Mother was dead when I woke up. 7 years later, my father said that she had become tangled in the cord of a toaster and electrocuted herself as she stumbled around the room, screaming in pain. I had a goldfish that died one time, too.
The unseen sister objects. The unseen sister protects. The unseen sister expected nothing from life, and so she passed from life. The mirror people! The mirror people! Okay, all right. I know all of this mirror people stuff, it sounds pretty weird. You probably think I'm crazy. All right, okay, all right. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you right now. Just wait, right there, wait. It's a mirror. See? Mirror on the front. Mirror on the back. Okay, now. This is gonna be kind of dangerous. Especially for me. I think you people in the back, you're probably okay. You guys down here, well, we'll see. But I'm the one that's right here. So, all right. Get ready. Hi. I'm Randy, singer for the Residents. This is Chuck on keyboards. And Bob on guitar. Fuck Carlos. Guy was an asshole. Yeah, good riddance too. Okay, all right, now, we have a couple of more songs for you. This next one is about a dear, sweet little old lady.
Answer my prayer tonight. Tell me if anyone cares if I do what I might. Angel, answer my prayer and tell me if anyone else knows how much I'm scared I might murder myself. My plans. If I do it, who will take care of my plans? Maybe Martha. She gets in the car on Mother's Day, and she has a philodendron and a few ferns. They look terrible, though, just like her house. She never dusts her leaves. What about Berta? She's been married 3 times. How could she possibly take care of orchids? And if I do it, how long will it be before they even notice? Weeks, months, and all that time my poor orchids being eaten by those aphids. I know why they ignore me. It was a long time ago, but they still hold it against me. He was old, and he could barely hop around. Poor thing. Somebody had to do it. Somebody had to.
Lily, little Lily, Lily, little Lily, Lily, chilling Lily, a lily with her white face, Lily is stainlessly lonely.
Like a face in a flashlight that Tegan might bite. Like dice rolling snake eyes in headlights at night. Like a corpse in the sunshine or eyes in a fight. There's a spot. There's a spot on my glove. No. Maybe it was make 'em runny. Make 'em runny, honey. Doilies. Where have all the doilies gone? Roses will wither and die, along with the lace and the lines. Nothing is nicer than death and matching the bad and the best. He hated me. He hated me. And hate is hot. And hate is white. I'm not even have to stay for him. Not even a stain in the memory looked up to. Lacking all respect for him, I'm blacking out the specks of decent thoughts that linger in me. Leaving only one. Calm, peaceful, white swans, silently flying through the snow, looking down at the bleached bones of an older life who tried to save his lovely lady. She wanted to bring our man milk in the moonlight, but it was too late. It was too late. It was too late. He said, Bury me not on the lone prairie. These words came slow and mournfully from the bleeding lips of a youth who lay on his dying bed at the close of day. Darkness hovered around his head as the shadows of death grew thick like lead. He thought of his home and his family that night as the cowboys gathered to watch him die. Bury me not on the lone prairie where the wild coyotes howl over me in a narrow grave just 6 by 3. Oh, bury me not on the lone prairie. and his voice stopped there. But we took no heed of his dying prayer. In a narrow grave, just 6 by 3, we buried him there on the lone prairie.
Citizens are advised to keep indoors and control music. Allegedly,